Hello everyone, I'm Ganxol, and welcome back to Igniter SMP Season 3, where last episode you saw the wonderful creation of our barn. We got a nice little field, and we did a nice little bit of terraforming around the area and got some supplies. But in this episode, I just realized that while we do have a source of food, we need more materials. So what I have planned is that we are going to build a lumber mill so we can have all the wood we need to make all the wonderful builds that our village and future city will need. So the first thing we're going to do is build a mine. Yes, mine. You'll see why in a minute. So you may be wondering why I said I had to build a mine first, and the reason why is because we're going to need a lot of stone to lay down the foundational blocks for a lot of our builds, including the area that we're going to be putting our lumber mill, specifically the log cutting area. So I cleared out this little area right here that we're going to put a mine entrance so we can have everything all set and ready to go. And I just realized we have cherry blossoms. And no, I actually didn't plant these, so these are just randomly planted by someone. So whoever planted those, thank you. But yeah, so we actually have cherry blossoms, so might actually be able to do some detail work in the future with some pink blocks. So from a distance, they're still looking pretty nice. And actually, let's get a closer look. I actually haven't seen these up close. Ooh, these actually look pretty nice. Oh, and they do the little fluttering effect. Oh, that is cute. That is cute. Anyways, I'm getting distracted. So, let us head right back over and start building our mine. So, place down our toolbox and let's get to work. So not bad, not bad. It's definitely going to be a lot better to get supplies out of the side of the mountain, though I'm going to add a bit of decorative liberties as I get this place looking a bit more presentable. Maybe adding a bit of foliage here and there just to give it a bit more of a lived-in experience. Though, speaking of experience, I was looking at my tools while I was building, and, well, I have diamond tools, but most of them are more or less broken now. The axe and my shovel are liable to give way any minute now, so I have come to the realization that I need to upgrade my tools. And how do I plan on doing that? Well, you see, I'm going to do a thing called enchanting. Enchanting and, well, upgrading with enchants. So, yeah. Pretty sure everyone knows about that. So that's more or less what I plan to do. So, I feel like maybe a little bit of extra dirt, though gotta use the shovel. I'm gonna clear out a bit of that over there by the pens because I keep finding things in my pens, or rather my sheep pens, that aren't supposed to be there. Chief of all, was this little guy. He was in the pen. I have no recollection of there being horses around this area, and he was just in the sheep pen area. And now if I look, I'm pretty sure there's just going to be a bunch of chickens. Yeah, there's now chickens in the sheep pen. So I'm going to have to, like, do some border control and just kind of break off any real connection to just walk over the fence because this is a sheep pen, not a sheep and chicken pen or a sheep and horse pen. But now I have a horse and my shovel is actually about to break. So I'm going to need to fix that up. So first, I'm going to get this dirt, kind of curve up the top of that mine entrance, and then I will see you guys in the end. Well, after a good 5 minutes, I think this is plenty of experience. So let us grab our supplies, and we actually got 2 Enderman heads to add to our collection, which I find very, very nice. And if I recall, there should be some lapis around here somewhere. I did not bring any lapis. Okay, so new plan. We're going to head back to our base, grab some lapis because we need that, and we will be right back. Also, I'm pretty sure this is my first time going back to the end, or going back from the end, so if I'm right, yep, gonna have to sit through this cutscene, so catch you guys in a minute. So currently, it looks like all I've got on is all nice and organized. Got some good enchants to start off on my armor. Got some good ones on my pick. Gonna have to figure out in Silk Touch, or actually no, I have a Silk Touch somewhere, so I'm gonna have to. I have a Silk Touch pick. Where is that pick actually? No, wait. I don't think I did. I'm gonna have to make 2 more pickaxes then. But we also have a very good diamond axe, very good shovel, and a very good sword, but as you can tell, none of them had mending, so I think it's time that we do a little bit of shopping. So we're gonna head back to our base. We're gonna take a look to make sure that we don't have any extra diamonds. So far I'm seeing none. Yeah, it looks like none. And after all that, we take a trip to Vid's little shop here, go to the mending books, and buy ourselves all we need. So I think that's what? 4 tools, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 4. Got 3 pieces of armor, so that's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's my book, so 1 more. Alright. Do that. Got everything we need there, so now we start doing all this. So we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And voila! Mending. But now, you gotta take 1 more stop. Back to the end. So we're back here at the end farm. It's time to get these things all fixed up. So I did just kill a couple, and that took care of that real quick, so it shouldn't take too long. At least I don't think. Hey, this is me. Me from the future, which is now the past, but yeah. So, I'm just here to try out a new little feature with YouTube. So, if you're enjoying this episode, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe down below, and tell me if it does the thing, because I hear it does a thing now. Anyways, back to the video. Alright, everything's all nice and fixed up. Got 50 levels to spare. I think we're good to go, so what we're going to do is fly on out of the nether, head on back to our little land, and from there, we'll finally get started on today's main topic, which is the lumber mill. And we're right here. And I think I know exactly where to put it. And I'm thinking right here is a good spot. So what we're going to do is tear down a bit of the land, get some of the stuff all set up, and we will begin with the build. I got an egg. Did I get a chicken? Shoot. Well, it is raining, but we have successfully finished off our lumber mill, which is actually looking very, very nice. I'm gonna head inside because it's nice and dry. Got a lot of space for storage in here. Of course, we have a nice little segue out here into the actual lumber area where we're going to store our logs. Though I feel like we could add a few additions to the building in the back here, maybe a bit of storage. However, what another thing I realized we need is, in most lumber mills, we have, or rather there is, something called a kiln, which is used to make charcoal. I don't have a kiln, but I have the ideas to make a kiln, so I'm going to do that. However, it does require something that I don't normally use, packed mud. Luckily, I still have a few spare diamonds, I think, in my chest, and if I recall, there's also a shop that sells packed mud, so I think that's going to work out pretty well. So let's see if it actually is a viable plan. First, we check if we have any diamonds. And we got 2. Perfect. So next, we just gotta get to the spawn district. Shopping district. Yeah. I should probably make a shop, actually, at some point. Leave a comment down below if you have an idea for a shop, because I feel like we need to make a shop soon. Gotta increase our diamond escapades, because I think this is actually our last 2. So either we're gonna have to put that new mine to use, or we're gonna have to start investing in enterprise. Anyways, where's this shop? Ah, mud shop. Yeah, that works. All right, so let's see. 1 diamond is 64 mud bricks, or I can get 2 diamonds for. Alright, so what we need is the packed mud. So let's see. So we'll take 2 of those. Put 2 of those. And we're all squared. So let's head back to the base and see if we can make this look right. And probably sleep, because I don't want to deal with thunderstorms, because I feel like this is going to turn into a thunderstorm. And the last time, I nearly got hit by a bolt of lightning. Little fun fact for you there. Alright. I have everything I need, so I think a good place... Oh, actually, that's a good question. Where should I put the kiln? You know what? Why not down here? We'll spread out the operation. So let's just chop down a couple of these trees, and funny enough, once we chop down the trees, there'll be our first bit of kiln. Kiln fuel. Kiln? It's kiln. Pretty sure it's kiln. So the first thing we want to do is get the nice base all set out, and I have the perfect way to do that. Using coarse dirt and a bit of regular dirt, because now, if I place the mud brick there, do like that, we should have around here a nice starter for what we're planning. Yeah. Nice starter. So like that. That. Put a little something like that. Yeah. Yeah. This is working. This is working. Alright, we got a nice little baseline, so we'll just stack our blocks above like so. Get a bit of spacing there. A bit of color here and there, so like so. Then a bit of this. Yeah. This is going to be a big kiln, but we need a big kiln. Yep, yeah, it's looking good, but I think what I'm going to do is take just a little bit off the top. And actually, if I can... No, you know what I need? I need a hay bale. So let's head back to the farm. Should have some wheat in here, don't I? No, no. Let's take one of those. Ah, it's raining again. I swear, since I've moved here, I feel like it's getting more rainy. Could just be me, though. So, let's do that. a bit of that. And just like so. I think most of you... Oops. I think most of you know what's about to go on. So we'll go like that, that, and like that, that, and just put her in like so. Get you in, and ta-da! We now have our kiln. So now we can just go right inside, start smelting, and you know what? Add a couple of the oak saplings we added, and this will be our first piece of charcoal. So we'll have unlimited fuel. No more coal, only charcoal. Well, okay, maybe I'm still going to use coal, but we still have plenty of access to charcoal now. So I just need to set up some fields and, well, stations for all the different wood types, and this will be perfect. So speaking of fields, now that we have our nice little setup here for the lumber mill and our little mine over there, the farm actually is now starting to look a little small. So what I'm thinking is in this open area right here, we should put a new field. So I'm going to get my shears, get some leaves, and start planning out a brand new field. And I think I have just the product to use, or crop to use. Why did I say product? I'm not selling these yet. So while I was building this farm, I had the idea to use beetroot because I thought, let's get it out of the way so we can have more crops. And, well, it came to my attention, I only have 2 seeds. So this field here is going to take a bit of time to, well, fully flesh out. So this is going to be an ongoing project until I can find some more beet seeds. But that said, though, we have our field, we have our mine, and we have our lumber mill. We have all the necessary components to start gathering all the materials we need for our future builds. So I think this is a win, and it is where I'm going to wrap up today's episode. So I hope you guys and gals and others have enjoyed. If you have, make sure to hit that like button down below and subscribe if you haven't already for more content from me. And with that said, I do want to thank you all for continuing to watch or watching if you're new. Hope you all have a wonderful day and or night. Don't know time of this for you, so I'm going to assume both. And until then, I must bid you all adieu.